It's all right. So here's the big deal. PlayStation 4. There we go. Let's get it like that so you guys can see it a wee bit better. Now, the PlayStation 4 is the first time I started streaming. I started the whole thing. Just the story short, right? This isn't. This is almost a history of my channel because I started on the PS4, but really I started streaming because I got a PS4. When I was learning about what the PS4 was going to do, streaming was a thing that it offered. You could stream off the system. And I always thought to myself, why the fuck would I do that? I could play games. Why would I bother streaming them? That sounds like work. That sounds like effort. Why would I do that? Well, you can record your shit, which actually is kind of fun. And I was a big fan of Eris, and I'm still a big fan of Eris. He's the only guy I really watched on Twitch at the time. And this was, what, 6.5, 7 years ago or some shit like that? He was funny, and he played fighting games. He played Tekken Tag 2 and wished everybody's lungs were filled with water. It was a really funny time. He hated it, but I thought it was absolutely magical, the kind of rage he had with Tekken Tag 2. In any case, the fun he would have playing fighting games really made me wonder if I could have fun playing and streaming games. PlayStation 4 had the streaming capability, and off to the races I went. I picked up my first game of Killzone Shadowfall, and then like a month later, Knack was something I rented, and that was off to the races, right? Now, the thing about that, I played a few games on the PS4 that were not saved to Twitch when I first started. So, we're missing kind of a chunk of timeline here. We're missing the first game, Killzone. We're missing Knack. And I honestly can't recall what was around that time frame, but I know one of them was the original Shadows of Mordor. Now, Shadows of Mordor was my first game where I was actually popular on. I had over 100 viewers, and nobody knew what the game was. It was a sleeper hit, and it was fantastic. I absolutely loved it. It was Assassin's Creed combined with its kind of own thing that it was doing, and it was perfect. I absolutely loved the game. I had 100 viewers. I had 100 plus viewers at a time. I streamed it a lot because I wasn't working back then. In the first 3 years of streaming, I had a ton of time to play. But as far as I was concerned, I don't recall the PlayStation 4 ever really being very amazing. Like, when I first got the PS4, my impression was, this is a lot like a PS3. That's what it felt like. I was left with the impression of, this is not an amazing achievement. When I went from a PlayStation 1 to a PlayStation 2, it was basically like the cutscenes of PlayStation 1 were almost the gameplay of PlayStation 2. It was like I'm playing the cutscenes. Almost. And I was like, this is really fucking sick. And then when 2 got to 3, it basically was, oh, I'm playing the cutscenes now. The actual gameplay of these games are as good as the cutscenes in PlayStation 2 and definitely from PlayStation 1. PlayStation 1, 2, and, well, not so much 3, but PlayStation 1 and 2 had really amazing titles that I largely revere. PlayStation 1 had a lot of cool stuff. Legacy of Kain is me and my brother's biggest stuff. We love that one. That's an amazing title. There was a lot of stuff from PlayStation 1. PlayStation 2 had a bunch more games that were really experimental, and so they weren't really particularly good, but they were cool, like Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 1 and 2. Very cool games. PlayStation 3, I suppose PlayStation 3 brought some God of War. It brought some... The PlayStation 3 was kind of the moment where video games sold out. Which is weird to say, because video games are here to make fucking money, right? So, for me, PlayStation 3 was kind of the time everything sort of sold out. It was when you saw a lot more rehashing of previous titles. There was a lot of refinement of what franchises already were there. And other than maybe something like Uncharted, there wasn't a whole lot of innovation happening during the PS3's timeline. which lasted about as long as this one, right? It was like an 8-year stint with the PlayStation 3. They went through a couple different models: PlayStation Original, which is what I have, PlayStation Slim, PS3 Slim, which I believe is what my pal Sploinkin has, or had, and it was at the time one of the best things you could get for a Blu-ray player. So you could get a real cheap Blu-ray player by buying a PS3 Slim or some shit like that. But yeah, there really wasn't a whole lot on the PS3 front that I particularly remember that well. I got the launch edition for backwards compatibility. There you go. I remember at one point you said you were only using it for Netflix and shit. You just left it in the living room or something. 60 gigabyte for life. Yeah, I got the original too. Fucking crazy shit. So, not wildly... Really, my review of a PS3 wasn't really wildly great in a general sense. And then you look at all the other systems of that timeline, and really nothing was that great, right? The GameCube, I guess, was kind of floating around. The Wii eventually kind of popped up. Nothing really... The Wii, obviously, is what stole the show for most people, right? Because it's Nintendo, it was the Wii. Sploinkin, again, got that thing. And then he gave it to me way later. We played Legacy of Zelda on that shit. That was pretty cool. It really just... It wasn't really like an amazing time for me. It just felt like I was kind of watching the corporate takeover of how video games were, right? PlayStation 2 was beautiful. You had a lot of games. You had a lot of shit. And then PlayStation 3... They really were like, okay, it's time to dump shit tons of money. We need to make sure what we dump our money into is very profitable. So, moving on to PS4, that was basically the mindset of moving into PS4. And so when I got the PS4 and I started playing those early titles, it really just felt like an extension of the PS3. Nothing was really getting that much better, you know? It just largely looked the same. It just was better refined. Eventually, as the years went on, things definitely looked better and kind of acted better. But I noticed nothing ever really felt better. You know, on my hands, the controls, I'm a big guy when it comes to controls. Nothing really changed there. It was all fidelity. It was never really mechanically inclined to improve. Everything just kind of was on the visual side of stuff. So I wasn't really that taken with the PS4 in that respect. But I really loved streaming because I didn't have anyone for Killzone until I went into multiplayer, had some dudes join my chat who I was playing with, and we all started talking shit while shooting people and had a good time. That is the basis of my stream experience. I didn't really do anything other than watch Eris get pissed at Tekken Tag 2. When I started streaming, this is just kind of how it happened. And from that point on, I feel like that has kind of always been the point of my stream. Is just for people to chill out, talk a bunch of shit about the game, about me, whatever the fuck. You know, it's an easygoing place. I don't really care. As long as I got a game going on or we're talking about games, I'm really a happy guy. And it's been great since then. The games, though, I don't really think the games on the PS4 era are very memorable. Which is partly why I wanted to go in the past here and see if we can pick up what we did, you know? Granted, there's a big chunk missing here. I think what I'm missing here off the top of... So, this is not PS4 era. This Twintania and the Vampire Hero. Me and my brother... I had a group of guys I was playing Final Fantasy 14 with back in the day, and when Twintania was like the hardest Bahamut's coil you can do, we beat her. And I told them if this is the run, me and my brother will do a really shitty, goofing reading of this vampire named Lothire, which was close enough to my name, that my fucking group kept making jokes about. Like, I will read this Lothire fanfiction if we actually down Twintania. And we did, and the guy got a video of us fighting Twintania and downing it for the first time, which only like 7% of the game populace had ever done at that time. So we were a little bit on the edge on that. Let's watch it? Oh boy.
If it catches fire, ... Where should I trace to? Imagine
Can you even
exactly
tell
that
which one's me or the Lothire?
She did. Let me see your relatives' faces.
Images of one after another arose. 12 men left. Lothire memorized them.
Remain here, Elizabeth. Do not leave this place. I will save any who live.
I think you're overacting a little bit.
Really? I like it.
Yeah, really?
Yeah,
You
no,
like
it's fun.
you like
It feels good.
overacting?
Well, what's wrong with that? This is
I'm playing a
exact concept,
vampire.
Keep in mind, he's used to being very dominant. So overacting to us is like standard, weather to him.
That's enough. That's enough. If you guys want to you guys watch on your own. I deleted the whole fucking thing. Hang on. I'm not used to this. I'm used to playing games. Son of a bitch. How do I get it back? Where's the, you fucked up, bring back the thing tab? There's got to be, like, right here, right? History? Where's history? Mute, add, son of a bitch. History? Here we go. Here we go. And then I can go back. Enough of you. There we go. Anyways, that was before, I think that was way before I started streaming. Maybe not way before, but that's why that's the first video. I threw that up there. My group thought that was hilarious. They laughed really fucking hard. And I don't know, we started talking about vampire genitalia in the middle of that because I literally can't do anything on the internet without involving mine or someone else's penis. It's just impossible. Forget about that. That has nothing to do with our PS4 review. This does. A dude and his dog play Alien Isolations, Part 1. Does this even work? Oh, man, it does. Now, this is back when you didn't have the ability... This is the first, like, way that you could stream on the PS4. And I think by default it was 480p. Yeah, you only had 480p.
Going. Kind of posted a little early about this stuff, so maybe I got some people in here.
I'm streaming off the earbud and the microphone that comes with the PlayStation 4. I put it in my ear. It's a one earbud with a little mic that hangs down here and constantly scraped against my shirt that I try and clip to it, and it didn't help. Aliens Isolation.
Channel data, loading video.
I don't want to hear myself. Oh my god, look at this 480.
Movie Ripley's daughter. In between aliens and... Oh, really? I didn't know that.
I think this is where I discovered I had, like, underwear on or something.
There was something else I could have used.
I think this is where I discovered I had underwear on. It is. You sound so different. This mic is so much better than that one.
Oh, that's my peak. Cool.
When I was first streaming, I honestly had no clue what I was doing, and I still don't. I learned really fast that in order to stream and to kind of entertain people, you just need to ramble on. It doesn't matter if you've got 0 viewers or 100 viewers. Just ramble on what's in your head. Just talk about shit, right? Speaking of talking about shit, I didn't really like Aliens Isolations. I mean, I played this shit and I beat it, but man, I was not happy with Alien Isolation. It was a game that just... It wasn't for me. It really wasn't for me at all.
I got a guy... I got some movement, but I don't know if it's the dude or not.
It has a good environment to it, but man, I did not enjoy it after a while. I was sick of being hunted by this fucking alien. It looks so bad. 480p is terrible. I hope you guys don't mind getting spoiled at the end here. Because that's basically what I'm saying.
Exploding thermostats are almost done.
I saw Maximilian play this not too long ago.
Bloop.
I think this is the big reveal.
Ah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. quick, press a button. No, snafu. Hi.
Yeah, okay. I don't. Oh my fucking god! Am I always going to do this? I think that I'm on a whole different thing, and then it's like
I got a guide.
I gotta back up. Aliens Isolation. Yeah. Okay. So before that, I played like nothing. Oh boy. Who the hell is that? You won't get a PS5? Who the hell donated $5 saying that? You're banned. You realize if you actually speak up in chat, I'm banning you? I'm banning you if you actually said that. It was probably a mod. It's probably a mod that said that. Man, if I don't get a PS5 after all this, it's fucking Vexthorn! I'm taking your mod status away, alright? Say goodbye to your fucking... Oh, man, I'm so tempted. I'm so tempted. If I don't get a PS5, you're banned. Do you hear me? You realize that? If I fail to get a PS5 tonight, it's over. It's over and you're done. You're not getting a PS5 and neither am I? Fuck you. Jesus Christ, I hope I get a PS5. Just to cram it into your face. Anyways, let's back to this PS4 shit. So, Aliens Isolation. Not really something I remember, like, very fondly, right? Here is a funny story. A dude and his dog play Lords of the Fallen. I wonder if Tula knows about this one. This game... This is a Dark Souls ripoff game that was really, really bad. But I had never played Souls before, so I didn't
figure
know.
out how to time my attacks. I don't seem to be doing it right. Didn't
But
it
it's
say,
a
like,
horrible
it's free
Souls
energy
clone.
if you time your attack right? Is that what it was saying?
I'm not even going to watch the video for very long because I remember being frustrated. There's a point in here, you see there's only like a couple of parts. There was a point here where I got stuck and I couldn't advance any further. And I just said, fuck it, this game sucks. Soul game sucks. It's artificial difficulty, flushed. And I left. Yeah, I got frustrated in like, how long did I play this? I played this for 2 hours, 3 hours. I played it for about 4 hours. I got 4 hours into the game, and I swear the last 2 hours were just me running in a circle, not sure how to advance. And I was like, fuck it, this game sucks, Souls game sucks, why does anybody like it? It's artificial difficulty, there's nothing fun about it, and then I just flushed the game. Flushing that very forgettable game led me to the idea that I need to play more games. But I just started streaming off the PS4. What am I going to do? Lo and behold, PlayStation Plus gives out free games every month. And I'm like, oh really? Let's try the free game SteamWorld Dig. And you know what? It was an indie game. And I liked it. I actually really liked this game. This was a fun
Let's hook these
game.
up really quick here. Hook these 2 tunnels up.
You should play Evil
Some kind of a
Within
red
1.
dot
We're
now
getting
on
to
my
it.
radar. I'm thinking that's
We're getting to it.
gotta be
This
some
was a
kind of
really
destination
fun,
point.
free-to-play game on PlayStation Network.
let's
I
work
enjoyed it
towards it.
a lot, and I
Might be a
don't really
quest
know
of
why.
some
I guess
sort.
because it was simple. It was like moderately difficult, but it was really just like a collect-a-thon game. You know, you're just kind of
room
grabbing
for
shit.
whatever that is. So we're going to get rid of the gutter trash.
It was pretty fun. I liked this game. It was a great free-to-play game. What PS5 game are you dying to play?
It's $4.
So obviously I'm going to enjoy Demon Souls, but my real interest right now is with an improved Spider-Man experience. That's going to be the first game I play, and Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and hopefully an improved experience there. Granted, it won't be 60 FPS like it is on Xbox, but still, I'm hoping for the best. Demon Souls, of course, I'm going to like, but Spider-Man and Assassin's Creed. You know me, I love Assassin's Creed. It's my shit series, my preferred shit series. I like it. So, those are really what I'm looking forward to. And since, there's just no reason for me to stick with a PS4 at this point, because the PS5 is going to replace everything anyways. So it's like, if I'm going to be a streamer, I really have to have a PS5, and I pretty much need it now, because I don't want to play the PS4 version of the Assassin's Creed game. I actually did that when this came around. I remember playing Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. I gotta be careful how I say that last word. Gotta make sure I put that L in there real hard. But, I played that on the PS3, then played it on the PS4 later, like way later, I think on stream. I wonder if to do a new Uncharted. I would like that. I like Uncharted, but I think they ended Nathan Drake, so I don't know if I really care. In any case, I like this SteamWorld Dig. This was a free game. It was nice as a free game. Pretty cool. Binding of Isaac Rebirth. You guys already know this game. I didn't care for it. Black Sonic Fox? What? Alright. A dude and his dog play AC Unity. Okay, now, I don't remember Unity well. Was Unity any good? It looks like I only uploaded like 4 of this. Oh! I remember this one. This Unity had a problem where the game...
Arno, Master... Lame. Alright, so I gotta get something that's better.
The game actually wouldn't let me upload after like this World War II scenario happened. No AC game was good? I beg to differ. Black Flag was amazing. And I put an L in there again. Don't you fucking... Don't say otherwise. This one was alright, but this was like this was supposed to be a multiplayer experience, and so I didn't really care.
Side this one though, that might be like a travel.
It was not a very well received one, if I remember right. Dragon Age Inquisition. You guys don't even want to see the video, right? Dragon Age, I had played the first 2. I beat the first Dragon Age, didn't care for the second. Did not care at all for the second. Inquisition was a very boring game that it took me a lot of effort to actually beat. I could not stand playing Dragon Age. The first one was alright, but this one was a really bad experience.
Bunch of rocks.
And again, I'm stuck in 480.
Not good.
Man.
Crap.
I tried to build like a dual wielder in this one. It didn't. You couldn't do it. You had to. The first one I could, but in this one I couldn't. I did eventually beat this one, but it looks like the videos didn't get uploaded.
This zone.
I remember it just being a bunch of this, just running around.
Ghosts. Yeah, there's lots of ghosts. That's alright.
It was hard to be interested. It played like an MMO or something. So that game, I don't even think anybody remembers that game fondly. Now here's so now this is the first time I think this is okay. So this is actually the demo. So I don't think I played it yet. Demo. Yeah, this was all demo stuff. This must have been off the PS4 still, I believe. Yeah, that's the PS4 sign there. Damn, check me out.
Second question.
Look at that young man. You see, I would put the dog.
Again.
This is when I discovered that people like having a camera. And I had a PS4 camera. And it would fall on my face everywhere. So I would sit down in front of the couch. And the dog would sit in the back of the couch where I would sit. And then I would just get up and leave. And the dog would stay right on camera. Yeah, like Animal Crossing. Exactly. So I would get up and leave. Camera would stay right where the stream started. Boom. There's good old Chowdy.
Kazuki.
There's the dog and a dude and his
I'm
dog.
always happy. I'm really happy that I've met both of you guys and the other dude, Simfo, whatever his name is. Because you guys have been really, really helpful. Just
This game was the first fighting game I tried to learn on PS4. First fighting game I tried to learn kind of in general, other than Marvel 3. And I only did Marvel 3 because Deadpool was in it. But I had a lot of fun with Guilty Gear. I eventually when the actual game came out, I played it. I think I played it after Injustice, actually. After I did this demo, I did the Injustice. Secret Ponchos. This was another free game. Totally nothing. Secret Ponchos. Totally nothing. Injustice tutorial. Start tutorial. Injustice Batman training. So I did some... Injustice was free for 2 weeks or something before Guilty Gear came out. So I tried playing Injustice. And I trained up some Batman, and it was just kind of whatever. I made a video. This is actually... I made this video using a Weird Al song. I can't believe I fucking made this. Oh, but I can't fucking play it on here because I'll get DMC'd. Man, that sucks. If you guys have time, it's a pretty good video. It's just me talking a bunch of stupid shit while getting my ass beat in this game. But I actually did a pretty good job with the editing. Like, I was pretty happy with it. It was fun. I actually spent like a week making it. There's a new game no one is playing you can stream, Avengers. I already played it, and I already flushed it. I heard that it cost Sony a lot of money. A lot of money. No, I want to go through the PS4 stuff because, you know, if I get a PS5 tonight, which I am, I kind of wanted to review a bit and see if there was anything cool about the PS4. So far, none of these games are anything I would be like, this was amazing, you know? Nothing I would carry with me. It's all been just kind of whatever. Guilty Gear was great, but it was the first fighting game I played. It's still just a fighting game, right? I can't really be like, that was super dope. It was just a fighting game. The Order, 1886, yeah, this again was just a game. This was just another game, right? This is a thing that got trashed pretty heavily, if I remember right.
But I'm looking at the stream. It looks like it makes a bit of a difference.
All fighting games are trash. You know it, man. You see, I even got my dog floating on a green screen up there. This is the first time I developed that tech. Well, second time. I did it during the Guilty Gear stuff. I'm still stuck. Oh, it looks like I did manage to do 720, but my kilobyte, my KBS, was really, really low. So it still looks really heavily, you know, compressed.
Much bobbing.
Can you believe I got people to join me? I would have like 30 people hanging out with me while I was playing this.
Oh, crap.
But I'm pretty sure... This is such a forgettable game. I'm pretty sure that people were just stuck because they were all from the PlayStation itself. They all watched off their PlayStations, not from Twitch. That is a forgettable game. Then Mortal Kombat 10. It looks like Mortal Kombat 10 I started. This was where I met Lord of Chaos. Lord of Chaos, who would join me and play me in a bunch of fighting games. This is where I met him. And yes, Mortal Kombat 10. This is the first time I actually got off the PS4. So this is the time, I guess I only had like a year's time on the PS4 streaming. And then I got a laptop, and the laptop could actually stream at 720, 60 FPS, I think. And so I actually was able to put the dog in the middle with the green screen and everything. You didn't have to see me at all. I was never in the camera. I just always put the dog there, and that was that. And people were like, I thought that was a stuffed animal. In any case, yeah, Mortal Kombat 10 was cool. I thought it was cool, but it didn't have any of my characters. I didn't like the new characters. And it's a fighting game, so it's like, it can never be that great. You know, Tekken's the only fighting game I would say was actually great. Tekken 7. And even that's gone to shit. Batman Arkham Knights. I mean, this is the Arkham games are pretty well known now, right? I mean, the Batman games. But again, that's kind of a PS3 thing. This is just an extension of that. And it really, I don't even think people liked Arkham Knight compared to the other ones. This one wasn't as well received. Pretty sure I beat it though, right?
Just worse because of the Batmobile stuff.
I mean, none of them really captured the Arkham Asylum, you know? That one was the good one. Yeah, I really forget all the games I've played. I like the combat. The combat's fun, but this is like... When I was playing this, I felt like I just wanted to play Shadows of War again. Or Shadows of Mordor. I was like, Shadows of Mordor does this way better than Batman does this. It's the same combat, though, right? So that's another game that's all right. It's all right, but it's not really anything. Again, it's not like console-defining game, right? I'm not like, wow, this is PS4 time. Nothing there. More Guilty Gear. Looks like more Mortal Kombat 10. We tried to play Godzilla. I don't know if you guys remember. This was a Godzilla game that... there I am. Look at that. This is a Godzilla game that really didn't last very long.
Oh, gotcha.
I really wanted to like it, but it's just like...
Ooh, I know I have a grab. I just never saw
I have a soft spot for Godzilla. I like him.
You see how I'm like hitting him and he just keeps going?
But I mean, the games suck. The games are real bad. In non-black, right? Yeah, I was wearing a white shirt. Can you believe it? I have a GIF from way back then. I have a couple GIFs from back then. Mortal Kombat. Street Fighter V Beta. Day 0, first and only match. I got almost 800 views on this fucking thing. This...
There we go.
Sweet. 8 hours of login issues. I knew I needed to keep this. I got my dog in the corner. This shit was so fun.
I doubt I'm actually going to get a match, but
this
at least I'm headed to
took
training
me
mode.
6 hours to get this one match. I'm 18 with a closet of bowling black shirts. Yeah, pretty much. I have like one other color in there, but my black coworker bought it for me, so it's, you know, it counts.
All right.
I think,
Wait a minute. First match of Street Fighter V Beta. Here we go.
I don't even know who this guy was. I don't even know if he played Street Fighter after this. But me and him, this was very first open beta. Probably one of the only actual matches that took place during the first beta. Supposedly some other people had some matches, but this is the only one that actually got recorded as far as I'm aware. Which is kind of why it had a little bit of views. People were like, wow, somebody actually got a match? Of course, it was against two people who no fucking idea what they're doing. Never played Street Fighter in any competitive way before. We didn't even get to finish it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we both took a round off each other. Because we're both Terabad. Whew. And then... I think I was winning. I was winning by a nostril hair.
Oh no! I was winning that! Oh! No! Oh my god! Why? Oh no, why?
Yeah. I was winning by a nostril hair. And then the game fucking crashed. Little did I realize that would be my experience for everything. The voice. The whole thing is gone. So I think at that point I was using the laptop and I was using a blue snowball. Right now I have a blue Yeti, but I was using a blue snowball, which is a really nice mic. This one's better, but that one's really good too. Remember we used to stream games? Oh yeah, this is a whole wall of those games I streamed, and not a single one of them any good. Mortal Kombat 10. Ooh, yes. Deja Vu. Side mission. Jamais Vu. Let me see if I can... Do I have the small part? I guess I don't. This... So, Metal Gear Solid 5, Ground Zeroes. I'm going to show you guys something in here. This is Ground Zeroes. This is the, you know, the precursor to the actual Phantom Pain game, right? There was something that I did in here, playing as Raiden. You're gonna laugh your ass off, because this sucked.
I like this guy a lot.
This fucking sucked.
Alright, so.
I hope you guys are ready, because this is a very embarrassing moment that I did turn into an AFK gif at some point.
So I have to kill. Okay, I like this. I like this. There are people to kill, and there are people not to kill. I like that a lot. Oh, that's great. This is a fun-ass mission.
You're gonna want to look at me.
Enjoy this. I am going to. If it's all.
I don't know when it happens, but it's
I'm
close.
God, I'm so worried about someone being right around a corner or something. All right.
I was playing the fucking game, and while I was looking for bad guys everywhere, I looked to my left, and there was the biggest fucking brown spider right on my pillow.
I'm so worried about someone being right around a corner or something.
Literally jumped out of my chair. I added the little sound effect to it. I thought that was pretty funny. So, I didn't like that game either. Okay, it sucked. So that game sucked too, right? Metal Gear Solid 5. Even the sequel, or the actual game. This was a demo of the game, and then when the real game came out, it sucked too. It was nothing like any of the Metal Gears. Metal Gear Solid 4 was like the last one that actually had like a setup. Damn, Splinkin calling you out there, Vex. Damn. Maybe you should pay attention to the guy, you know what I'm saying? What else we got? Rising Thunder. This was a fighting game that didn't last very long. This was a fighting game. The whole idea of this fighting game was that you didn't have to press buttons.
Okay, well, this should be streaming.
Jesus Christ, I really fucking sucked at that one. I had to use my computer in my kitchen for this.
Anything like that. I
Man,
gotta
that's
figure that
loud.
all out. But yeah.
This is a game where you have no motion inputs. It's all hotkey. You just press a button and you do your special. It was supposed to be like proof that you could do a fighting game and take out all the execution. And it ended up being the boringest game ever, and new people were still getting slaughtered no matter what. So it turns out it doesn't matter if you take out the Hadouken motion of an actual Hadouken. Yeah, this is from the ancestral home, right? This is from the Wayback Machine. Back in the kitchen. I still have mine in the kitchen, though. It's just now it's off to the side of a kitchen. Let's just skip the sticks, shall we? I think the whole channel is already steeped in the lore that Styx is the absolute worst. All right, we'll take a look at a little bit of the finale. This was the absolute worst game I had ever played. Ever. Other than Shadows Within 2. Oh, I hate this game. This game... Oh. Evil Within, excuse me. Evil Within 1. That's the one I hate as well. This game, I hated this game more than Evil Within 1. It is a stealth-based game that is full of bullshit. It's like ridiculously hard for no good reason. I can't stand it. We're out of here. Dark Souls 2. Now, Dark Souls 2 was really cool, but this is actually the very first Dark Souls I ever played. And this is, I believe, on the PlayStation 4. Yeah, this was a PlayStation 4 thing. They released Scholar of the First Sin for the first time. Dark Souls 2 was horrible. I loved playing Dark Souls 2. It was my very first Souls game. other than Lords of the Fallen. So keep in mind that Lord of the Fallen was a really, really bad Souls game. And so when I picked this one up, I was fully ready to puke all over it. As it turns out, I really enjoyed it. And I actually thought it was really great. But then I played Dark Souls 1 Remastered. Or actually, I played the original Dark Souls 1 after this. And it was actually better. It was better than Dark Souls 2. So, after having played all the Souls, I now agree that Dark Souls 2 isn't as good as those other Souls. But I still have a soft spot for Dark Souls 2. I still like it.
Even though it's kind of a throw.
There was actually a really cool moment. There's a really cool moment I had in Dark Souls that doesn't look like I have it here. It's in a highlight, but I shot a bow. I did PvP back then, and I actually shot a bow ahead of a spot where a guy would be, and I got him and I killed him with my bow shot. It was really sick. I have a highlight of it somewhere here, but I think I've shared that on stream already. Looks like we had some Street Fighter V beta again. We'll find it. If I find it, we'll take a look. But again, Dark Souls 2, this is like a re-release of an older thing. So it's not even a PS4 game specifically. Street Fighter V is a PS4 game specifically, and it sucked. And it's always sucked, and it's never really been much better than when it came out. Lots of Dark Souls 2. Bloodborne Day 1. Okay, so Bloodborne is an actual proper PlayStation 4 game. I used to really like this setup downstairs. This was my favorite setup. I had a whole deal down here. I really enjoyed it. Whoops, I didn't want to do that. Let me go back. I wanted the default view. I really enjoyed this setup. I had my shit kind of lined up like this so that I could zoom in on the dog if I wanted, but I can also zoom out and talk to you guys from when the dog was gone.
Sweet.
This was such a great setup. And this was just downstairs before I got rid of all that garbage in the back and shit.
Dark Souls 2 is all
Man,
done.
I wish I could have figured out a way to keep this place. I would have fixed it up, and this would have been my gaming den forever. Anyways, what is this? Bloodborne? So, Bloodborne, I would actually say, is a pretty damn good PS4 game. And that actually could be something you could argue and bring forth into the future and say, PlayStation 4 brought us Bloodborne. Is it fair to say that that's a PS4 thing? Because we're only really talking about a Souls title, right? I guess. I'm willing to give it simply because I don't think there's going to be anything else on PS4 that's going to be like, this is amazing, you know? There really wasn't anything amazing on the PS4 that I can recall. And Bloodborne was fun, but it's still my least enjoyed Souls game. Even, I place it even underneath Dark Souls 2. So, I don't know. I'd be willing to give it, but whatever. More Street Fighter V, Bloodborne. Street Fighter V beta versus Rip. I actually had a fight with Rip from Level Up Your Games back in the beta. It was pretty cool. Fall Guys for PS4? No, definitely not. That was a nice free-to-play game for a couple of weeks, but, you know, those guys fucking sucked because they didn't update the game fast enough, man. That game died because the creators just didn't fucking update in time. They were really shitty about it. If they had just updated faster, I think it would have been great. I played Devil May Cry 4, but I believe 4 was actually released on PS3. So, it's not even a PS4 title. Metal Gear Solid 5. Metal Gear Solid 5. We talked about it earlier because of the demo. That was a pretty forgettable Metal Gear game. It was alright. Mad Max based off the movie. Again, no good. It was just a generic thing. Uncharted Remastered was really good. But again, all the Uncharteds were on 3, and then when Uncharted 4 came out, it wasn't even really that good. I mean, it was just kind of whatever. Isn't Fall Guys a bunch of kids? It was like 1 or 2 guys or something that actually made it. Is Bloodborne Game of the Year included with DLC? I'm not actually sure. I would think so, because they have the old hunters and stuff, which I never actually did the DLC for that. I didn't like it as much as the other Souls, so I didn't go back. What's the difference with the original? The original doesn't have the old hunters, which is like an extra area with an extra boss or two. And I think that's the only DLC that ever came out from Bloodborne. So I would think that's the only difference. I would think. What else do we got? It's all Street Fighter V Day 1 matches. Yeah. Went back to Uncharted. This is actually the first, I think the first clip I ever did with Lothire. I really don't like Bloodborne. I'm not a fan either. I mean, it's good. It's a good Souls game, but it's everything different that I don't really like.
If you want a summary of this game, shit goes bad in the game. just have Nathan Drake hit over and over with a bat for 30 minutes.
This is the first clip I ever did with Lothire, I think, or the first highlight I ever made. Good stuff. How the time flies. This was 5 years ago. I don't think you guys were even here yet. This is before your time, you realize? Maybe Vexthorn was here. I think Vexthorn, you showed up before I was an affiliate, right? I think you showed up... I became an affiliate somewhere near the Dark Souls 3 timeline, I think. Just a bunch of Uncharted, a bunch of that. Assassin's Creed Syndicate. This was, again, a forgettable Assassin's Creed. Nothing came of it. It was like London Assassin's Creed and very boring. But at least my shit was together and I was able to like upload the whole thing. That was nice. Nothing cool from that. Divinity number 1 and probably only. Yeah, so I tried playing Divinity 1 with Lothire. We didn't like it. PC Fallout 4. I was trying to get my PC to do some gaming with because the PS4 was out of games. So I tried playing the PC in my kitchen, and this was like some test shit I did with Fallout 4. It really wasn't... Fallout 4 was pretty forgettable, right? I mean, it wasn't really... It didn't really live up to New Vegas or the third one, the Bethesda one. I don't really recall a whole lot from 4. 4 was kind of forgettable. It was alright at the time, though. I liked playing it. Fallout 4. This was a cool game. I liked Star Wars Buttfront. This was a really cool game. I enjoyed this one a lot. This was a really cool...
Doesn't look like there's anything going on.
This was a cool multiplayer
weapons,
game that I got
don't
into.
know.
Online multiplayer. I enjoyed grinding this game. But I only got to play it a few times, and then I believe Tulad, were you one of the guys that voted it off?
There we go. Don't aim
I think
down
you're one of the
sights.
dudes
Aim
that
down
voted
sights,
this off
bad
stream,
move.
right?
Never aim down sights. Throw grenades.
Let me see if I can find
Duck
the
under
really
a
cool
tree.
part. I had a
Take shot in
really
the ass.
sick ass
Got it.
part,
Awesome. Star Wars Battle Ass Shot. That's what this is.
but I don't know if I can find
This
it.
is some simplistic fun already. Like, it looks really cool.
Yeah, the sounds were
Fucking
great.
Shit just flying everywhere.
The sounds were great. Visually, it looked
have
really
two
good.
things at
And I
once?
got pretty good at the game, too.
All right. Oh, I don't know what that was, but I'm running away.
It's actually kind of tough. I don't know if I can
God.
find the one spot.
Paul Saltine, save
You
me!
didn't find until Tekken 7. Okay,
Save
okay.
me
So you
with
were
the
not part of
karate
the...
killings, please.
You were not
Oh,
part of the
God.
council in which banned the game for
Okay,
me.
that's a bad idea. Standing out there is a bad idea. Hello. Ho ho ho. What's this?
Yeah, I don't see it in here.
Hello.
This was a fun one. I really liked it, but it got booted off really fast. I only got to play it like once or twice, and then you guys were like, "Nope, get it off the stream. I don't like it." Yeah, I like to think the worst stuff is the easiest to talk shit about, and because everybody can join in on shitting on it, right? I didn't find it until that's right, Tekken 7. But now I am the council. You and everybody else, pal. Jesus Christ. This is a very special one. Warhammer 40k. Can you guys know why this one is very special to me? Check out the
Guys,
artwork.
I'm sorry, I just had a
Lord of
blue
Chaos
screen
made
of
for me up there.
That is a horrible, horrible start.
This
I'm never
is very
trying it out. I've
special.
never tried it.
I'm actually in the kitchen playing off the kitchen. I had my little camera up and
Only has the
running.
one controller, but
I had to make sure my my brother and my dad weren't gonna come out there naked in the
oh,
kitchen.
the Lord, it's time for stroll.
The reason I played this, I had actually played it before. I don't think this is a PS4 game. I had played this,
Fallout 4. I'm like, yeah, you can fall for
but what ended up happening is that Croker gave me this game for free.
Not quite the
Croker,
same game.
of all the people in chat, he didn't just donate. He got me this
Oriole
game
Shade.
as part of an indie grab bag bundle or something, humble bundle. He just gave it to me. And I had already played it as a rental and took it back, and I was like, I really liked playing it. And then he gave it to me. And I'm like, fuck it, I'll play the PC version. Let's go. This was a wildly fun game. It's God of War Space Marine. And I really like Warhammer. I'd say God of War Space Marine. It's it's God of War Space Marine. Is basically what it is. But Warhammer 40k shit, I'm into it. And this was a really good version of it. Man, shit's tight. Unfortunately, it was basically just a tech demo that they turned into a game. So they never really meant for it to be a whole game. It was just something that they wanted to take like a concept of and then blew it open. Is that some chainsword? That was actually a dagger. You don't get the chainsword until a little later. And then you get like a power sword, you get a power hammer or something like that. I think a claw, maybe like a gauntlet or something. You got some. It was pretty fun. It's a very, very usual formula for that kind of an action game, and it worked. It was cool. It was really fun, and a lot of people liked it. They just decided not to capitalize on it. Shower with your dad simulator. We're not even gonna bother. I think I would have gotten banned if I tried to play this these days. But shower with your dad simulator is something Lord of Chaos got me. He was like, "Happy birthday! Play this on your birthday." And I played it on my birthday for like 6 minutes. Then I went and played Just Cause 3. Croker liked this one. Croker thought this game was pretty good. I like Just Cause 3, but again, nothing. It's just nothing. Why simulate what you can do in real life? Exactly. I could do it with your dad. Remember, I walked in on your dad already when he was taking a bath. I could have just jumped right on in and be, hey, how's it going, man? Looking a little cold. Sure that need to warm that water up a little bit? Fucking, yeah. Devil May Cry 4. I think I was just replaying that shit. I don't remember that at all. It was a long time ago. I went to use the bathroom, and your dad was in the bathtub, and I just open up the door. I didn't knock, and I go, man, I'm sorry. I really should have knocked. He's like, that's fine. My kids do it all the time. And I just backed out and closed the door. He was cool. I mean, what else are you going to be? He's just in the bathtub. We had locks. Exactly. I was like, I think I brought it up to you. And I was like, does your dad not lock doors or anything? And you were like, no. Does yours? And I'm like, no. Because my dad never locks anything either. It doesn't matter if we had locks. They never use them. That's pretty funny. Anyways, I ended up playing Oddworld, which was really cool. I love Oddworld. I played the original, which was great. Devil May Cry. We did a Virgil run of Devil May Cry. That was cool. Me and the Brothire tried to play Gauntlet. That was wildly forgettable. J-Star versus, again, whatever. But now this was cool. Me and the Brothire first started out playing MAME games together on my PC. And so the first one we did, of course, had to be X-Men. I mean, this is the game.
Pyro will turn you to toast.
Turned me to toast right at the start.
This game was so sick.
No! Don't flame me, bro.
You just seen just Lothire streams? Like the Dragon Quest stream?
Okazumi?
Nah, that's cool.
The Okazumi?
This is too American?
Okazumi?
I love playing these games. They were great.
Pyro has always been a bitch. He can control fire, but he has...
I love those games. They were so cool. That's the shit we played when we were kids. I look for even 4-person X-Men arcade cabinets online. Yeah, right? That and TMNT. They actually have... The Everett Mall has... They have the fucking... They have an updated TMNT game with 4 people controls on it. So you can play a 4-man TMNT beat-em-up game again. But it's like a Nickelodeon modern-day TMNT thing. So it's not quite the old school, but... Whatever. Plenty of Street Fighter 5. Yeah. Yeah, as you can see, I was trying to learn shit. I gave Street Fighter 5 a real shot, but man, couldn't do it. That shit was fucked. Dark Souls, I played my first Dark Souls 1. This is the original before the remaster. I liked it a lot. It was better than the second one. It was actually quite a bit better than the second one. I died. Let's see if I can find the... I died to... what was his name? Manus? Father of the Abyss? That guy killed me for hours. Hours and hours that guy killed me. And then I eventually, finally, and I don't know how, beat him. Took forever. Took forever, but man, I was happy to do it. What's this? It looks like I was playing a Zelda game. So I went back and I played all the Zelda games. Well, let's not worry about that. This is supposed to be PS4 stuff, right? I really should be focusing on that. Assassin's Creed Rogue. I hadn't played that before, so that was new for PS4. But I think that was also another PS3 game, so we're not going to worry. I like that one, but it was basically Black Flag again, so... Yeah, honestly, it's just... Fighting Game Talk, EVO 2016, Street Fighter... Resident Evil 0 came out. I didn't care for it. It was just a whatever game. Again, it's another remaster of an old-ass game. Shadows of the Colossus, that was a PS2 game, then remastered to PS3, which then was remastered to PS4. And this is the original Shadow of the Colossus on PS4. So this was the PS3 game. And then later later on in my career, I ended up playing the remaster for PS4 of Shadow of the Colossus. I really liked that one. That was a super good one. Jet Moto, we played a little bit of that. Street Fighter, Avengers, Challengers. All this stuff is just a lot of fighting game stuff. Sleeping Dogs, was that PS3 or PS4? That was PS3, wasn't it? Sleeping Dogs? I played it 4 years ago. Huh. I liked it. I mean, Sleeping Dogs was pretty good. I liked Sleeping Dogs, but I wouldn't really take home. I wouldn't say it was like console defining. Thoughts on ban. So I was reviewing Eris's ban. Eris got banned for doing something that didn't seem unreasonable. I forget what it was, but Eris got banned for I think he was like, he revealed somebody's email address or something on stream, and he was like, everybody fucking tell this guy he's a bitch. And he revealed somebody's email address. Right? So I made a video on it because, like, it was really making the rounds. It was really, like, Twitch didn't really enforce a lot of shit. This was back when dudes were like, you know, yeah, it's spoiling Resident Evil 7, right? Yeah, he spoiled Resident Evil 7 for him, and he got pissed and revealed his email. You're right. Holy fuck, that was so long ago. And then he couldn't play Resident Evil 7 for, like, what, a week or two after it came out? And he was fucking pissed. I thought it was funny. Yeah, pretty good. What else? Sleeping Dogs. I liked Sleeping Dogs, but I don't think that was a PS4 game. I think it was PS3 and then remastered on PS4 again. There's Deuce X. I couldn't really get into it, so I didn't play Deuce X very long. Then Deus Ex Parts 2. Again, I didn't really like it, so I kind of gave up after like 2 streams. Dark Alliance, I played that with the Lothire on stream. Vanquish, that's a PS3 game. Don't trust wizards. Redemption. Oh, Red Dead Redemption Part 1. Again, a PS3 game ported to PS4. Tried to play Shell and Mugs. Played some Golden Axe with the Lothire. Remember, we're trying to look for PS4 specific stuff. I keep getting sidetracked by all this weird shit that's happened throughout the years. Again, my streaming career is basically on the PS4. Who's not getting a PS5? Who are you talking to, Vex? You're out of here? Enjoy not having a PS5. And enjoy weeping solemnly into your beer stein where I will get a PS5. What do you mean I get... Hey, you're not a fucking a mod or a sub. Oh, no, wait, you are a sub. Son of a bitch. You're not gonna lose your shit, are you? Yeah, alright, fuck you. I'll let it slide for Vex, but not for you, you asshole. Fucking cost me Star Wars Buttfront 1. Even though you weren't even here for that. I'll still blame you anyways. It wasn't even here for that. Again, thanks again for the $5 there, dude. You'll never get a PS5. I'm definitely getting a PS5 tonight. It's gonna be sick. And I'm gonna do an install stream and everything. Not really seeing anything else here for PS4. Elgato transition issue update. Yeah, the Elgato wasn't updating games properly. That was a real pain in the ass. Dark Souls 3, man, that I will say Dark Souls 3 absolute favorite game of PS4. I will say that. Out of all the games, Dark Souls 3 is my favorite PS4 game, for sure. I'm just going to put that right there. Because I don't think there's going to be anything else in the PS4 that I'm going to say is better. At this point. Lots of Dark Souls. Uncharted 4 was a nice run through, but, you know, it's just Uncharted. There's nothing amazing there. Did you install the new Elgato? Yes! I got the new Elgato installed, and it works great. It works just as good as the other one. The other one, there was no problem with the other one. It's just that the one that I had was an HD 60S, and it would not allow 4K pass-through. It only allowed 1080 pass-through or whatever. So I had to get an HD 60S Plus, which was basically the same price, $200, and that does allow for 4K 60 FPS pass-through, but it doesn't allow 120 hertz or FPS. That is not something that it can do. So, if any game actually does that on the PS5, I won't be able to choose that option. I think Devil May Cry 4... Devil May Cry 5 is going to actually have a 120 hertz option in it, but I won't be able to play that. Not that I'm going to want to. I would rather use the 60 FPS ray trace or some shit like that, if I'm going to play it. But anyways, yeah, Uncharted 4 was good. I'll say Uncharted 4 was good, but an interesting thing about Uncharted 4, the Uncharted series, the first and the second, were actually written by the same girl who wrote the story for Legacy of Kain. It's the same woman, and she wrote the entire story for Legacy of Kain, which is a fantastic series. It's very well written. Do you want to become famous? Hey, you mind sharpening your sword over there, Sploink? Or Vex, if you're still here, we got some robots, you know. How about you tell these robots they're not going to get a PS5 for a fucking change, you know. Yeah, maybe mods could put in a little bit of work is all I'm saying. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Maybe the mods could do a little bit of work around here. In any case, Uncharted 4, it was cool, all that stuff. Like Hot Sauce, how's it going, pal? Good to see you. There's these 2 bots in chat that are just that. I still notice they're not stabbed yet. They haven't been cut in half or anything. Chat scrolled up and I hit the link? You're kidding. Hey, where did the link go? Do you see any titties? Were there any titties in the link? What's up, Hot Sauce? I am seeing you on the stream instead of the new TV. The entire stream should just be a camera on the TV. What do you think? No. Forget it. You guys can't even see the TV that well at all. Jesus Christ. Are you just, it's going to be a TV stream all day? I'm just going to stream the free apps that come on my Samsung TV? Damn. That would suck. Because it's all music videos. I'm going to get DMC'd like right away. No, we're talking about what games are good on the PS4 that we even remember. And so far, having gone through the list, Dark Souls 3 is the only thing that pops up on the PS4. That's not like even an exclusive. Uncharted 4 was cool, but, you know, not really anywhere near the first three. $5 for 1,000 follows? You might check that out. Okay, yeah, thanks, man. I'll appreciate it. Yeah. I'll check that out. That sounds good. 1,000 follows? Alright. That's cool. I need more views, though. I need the views. Give people a reason to click on the stream. Anything else? Final boss, good status. Yeah, a lot of Dark Souls 3, because it just came out. Here's our Zelda run. I played a bunch of Zelda. When Sploiken gave me his Wii, I played a shit ton of Zelda. It was great. Really enjoyed it. Then I went back to some Street Fighter 5. Played a little KOF demo. Damn, I had some pretty good Dark Souls shit in here. Most Honorable Duel. I ended up playing Shadows of Mordor on stream again because it got a remaster. I never played the DLC, so I gave the DLC a shot. That was pretty fun. Tried to play Deus Ex 2. That sucked. I hope someone buys my PS4 for $100. Yeah, you're probably right. Everyone's going to be unloading for the PS5 though is going to be hard to get. So don't lose faith yet. I think most people aren't going to have a PS5 until another big chunk of PS5s come out. Like people are thinking like March or something. It's going to be a few months, quite a few months. You should go be competitive in Smash Bros. Ugh. I don't think so, man. I heard there's a rollback netcode for Melee, but I don't know about Brawl. I don't think so. Smash is not a fighting game. That's just some shit, man. Maybe. Who knows? PS4 Neo and Pro thoughts. Yeah, I forgot. This actually just... The PS4 Pro came out. I didn't want to get a PS4 Pro. So... The PS4 Pro is basically just for 4K televisions. And it ended up being that the PS4 Pro couldn't even do 4K. It had to, like, fake it. It was doing, like, half of 4K and then upscaling it or some weird shit like that. So the PS4 Pro, when it was first talked about, was basically worthless. And then, like, Nio let you play in 1080p with lots of stuff or 720 with 60 FPS. And that was it. Now, if you played on a PS4, you only got the 1080 option. That was it. It was like, honestly, the PS4 Pro was almost a waste. I really don't know how else to put it. The PS4 Pro seemed like it was a waste. It was a mid-cycle console that just, it couldn't be any more powerful than the original PS4. But it was nice, I guess, for people who had big TVs. But that's why I was able to make a 1080 last a long time. Ooh, For Honor Alpha. Okay, so For Honor was really fun. I enjoyed playing this. I had a lot of fun playing For Honor when it first came out. People shat all over it because it was not easy to play, but man, I had a lot of fun with that game. That was a super fun game. Dead Rising. No, I didn't play that. Damn, this was the Star Wars clip that I was looking for. What else are we here for? Mafia Part 3. So, I ended up playing Mafia 3, and that was a wildly shitty game. But, it got me all the pornos, and now I have a 279,000 view count porno video on my channel. It's right here. This one, right here. 279,000 views. You have got to be shitting me. That is a lot of views. Did you make any monetization? Yeah. It was 4 years ago, back when anybody could monetize your videos. Yeah. I made probably like 5 cents. Yeah, I went viral. I went viral because it was titties. All the comments, I still get comments to this day on this video that say shit like, I couldn't get to you porn, so this is pretty good. I get some comments that are like, I made a comment in there that was like a joke, like, the people who downvoted this video are people who were about to come and then saw me in the bottom left corner of the screen or the upper right corner of the screen or something. So they came to my face when they were trying to look at titties, but they couldn't help but look in the upper right and right when they splooched. And yeah, it was pretty funny. Anyways, that set off a wave of comments and shit. It's a pretty good video. You should check it out. I like it. We did a little voting thing. It was cool. And I didn't get banned. I should have gotten banned, but whatever. Dragon Quest Builders Part 1. This is the first Dragon Quest Builders. I didn't really upload any of it. I think I uploaded the first one and then the last one, and that was it. Boring ass game, of course. Mafia 3 sucked, other than the porno. Metal Gear Solid 4 was really fucking cool, but that's a PS3 game. Watch Dogs 2 was... I guess Watch Dogs 2 wasn't so bad, but it was just a generic Grand Theft Auto kind of thing. And the first Watch Dog was bad. I liked it, but it was bad. The second one, I kind of liked it, and it was still bad. And then we just played Legions, and that was atrocious, so fuck. Yeah, Watch Dogs is not good. It's not a good series. 300 Twitch followers and growing. Haha, look at that. 3 years ago, I hit 300 Twitch followers. 300 3 years ago. This is probably like when I think I actually turned into an affiliate at about this point, and that's why I made the video. It was so weird. Turning into affiliate was strange because pretty much everybody that was in chat at that time subscribed. I was like, why would you do that? This content was free, and now it is free still. Why would you sub? And you guys were like, well, you'll probably have emotes or something. I'm like, all right, I guess I'll have to get emotes now or something. Is this the... No. Deuce, like the mechanic. Final Fantasy 14? No, 15. Final Fantasy 15, that was alright. It's not a game. It wasn't exclusive, was it? I guess it was for a little bit. You know, I kind of like Final Fantasy 15, but I wouldn't say it was any kind of, like, amazing thing. It wasn't a console seller or anything. It was just an alright game. Yeah, I got 2, and they're good. Exactly. And I also have these 2 now, and I also have this one. Of course, you gotta tier up if you want some of that good stuff there, but, you know, whatever. Always there. If I get more people in here, I'll bring those down to the lower tiers. You guys gotta start posting on Reddit and shit, man. You gotta get the word out. Watch this fat fuck. He's gonna play PS5 games. There's not much to say about Final Fantasy. They put me in the game. Whatever. Pretty whatever. Last Guardian, that was alright, I guess. Last Guardian was okay. It was kind of like a, Last Guardian was basically a Shadow of the Colossus type of thing, right? You know, like Ico and stuff like that. It was alright. I thought it was fun. I didn't have a problem with it. I wouldn't say it was a console pusher, though, at all. I did win the sweepstakes around that time. I tried to play some more Street Fighter. Tried to play Let It Die, and that was weird. Metal Gear. Played Metal Gear Rising. That was pretty dope. E-checks. Street Fighter 5. Happy New Year's. I really tried to play a lot of Let It Die. I was grinding in it, but it was just got tiring after a while. The Ezio collection, that was no good. Tried to play Steep. That was whack. Better get Nightbot going too. I don't want any robots in chat. No robots. I really wanted the snowboarding to be cool in this Steep game, but it was just like nothing. Yeah, Assassin's Creed still. This was another ban of Eris at avoiding the puddle. I made another video. This one actually got some views, 1,000.5k views. It's interesting. I don't know why it got views. I don't know. I would just make clips of shit that was happening. Resident Evil 7. Man, I didn't like this game. I actually didn't like Resident Evil 7. It was just whatever. It's not really a PS4 exclusive either, but I did play it on that. Big stream, big changes. AC2 again. Double Dragon. This was a kind of cool one. Me and the Lothire played Double Dragon on the PS4. Double Dragon 4? Yeah, Double Dragon 4. This game sucked, but this random guy, Protein John, hosted me and him while we were playing. So we had like 1,000 people, and out of 1,000 people, for like 2 or 3 hours, we held on to like 400 or 500 of them. It's a pretty good retention rate. Thought that was pretty good. That's really when, Proton. Oh, it's Proton John. Excuse me. I keep saying Protein John. Proton John. Yeah, it's I don't know. It's just fucking. That made me feel like I had something going. If I could retain 500 random eyeballs out of nowhere who are watching somebody totally else, and they tune into my channel and they hang out for a couple hours, that makes me feel like, hey, maybe my channel is worth something. You know, maybe people do enjoy the channel. That was a really nice, that was a nice host. A nice fat host. I don't really see much. Oh, here's Nio. Nio. Oh man, I don't even want to talk about Nio. That thing was crap. We had For Honor. We actually played it again. That was good, but you know, it was just For Honor. Horizon Zero Dawn, the basketball game. Forget it. No good. No good. Any other PS4 stuff? Damn, first time building my PC. This is the PC I'm using right now. And this is the clip of me having actually built it, like the whole thing. This was the first time I ever done anything like that. Upside down SSD. I don't know if I would build another PC again. If I do a new PC, I think I might go to a shop and have them build it. Mass Effect Andromeda, that definitely sucked. But I didn't like Mass Effect anyway, so whatever. Windows 10 Blue Wall? Must have something happened there. Splinter Cell Blacklist. I played Blacklist when I got my 1070. Just have a friend build it and ship it across the country for you like I did? Yeah, right. Well, I mean, I know these dudes that I've been using for a few years, and they give a warranty too, so if anything with your PC fucks up in like the lifetime of it, you could take it back and they'll just take a look at it for free and stuff. They usually, I slip them like $20-$40 and then they fix my little shit for free, so that's a good deal. I like it. Yakuza 0. Yeah, I played Yakuza 0. That was whatever. Ukulele, that sucked. I enjoyed playing the Yakuza games, but I don't know. They didn't really stick that well. You don't really play Yakuza games. You just kind of chill out and watch the action, you know. They're just really whatever beat 'em ups that it's all about the story. Yakuza. Nier Automata, that was just whatever. I didn't care for it. I know Croker was really into it. Injustice 2 came out, the cat barfing on the guy's face. That was pretty funny. We only did the story, and then Lothire grade A finger blasting. Doesn't really look like a whole lot. Tekken 7 eventually came out, so it's only been 3 years, huh? Tekken 7 story, special event complete, Fang customized. Damn. So this is the Tulad era. Tekken 7. This came out 3 years ago. That's when I started playing. I actually got to face BL Beal and his Beal deals. That was pretty cool. He was one of the first people I fought, and he kicked my ass. But I beat him. I did beat him, but, you know, I think he was just jerking off and not paying attention. Yeah, this is where the big slew of Tekken videos that I ended up getting. Rants, MVCI, and stuff. Tekken 7, admittedly, even though it's a fighting game, I would even say it's good as a game. Because I think a lot of people can mash on it, and it's pretty fun. Crash Bandicoot remaster, and that was pretty cool. Uncharted Lost Legacy. Nah, I don't even count that as a thing. Yeah, here it is, the bow shot. We'll not worry about it. We're just looking for PS4. Kiwami Yakuza. Yeah, I was getting ready to play the new Yakuza. The later one. Tried to play MVCI. It wasn't going good, and that game sucked. Cuphead was kind of cool, but that's sort of a multi-plat. That's not really... Shadows of War. Shadows of War was good. You know, I'll give it up that if... I still think Dark Souls 3 is better, but Shadows of War was really, really cool. So that could have been a game. I'd say the Shadows of War, Shadows of Mordor, and Dark Souls 3. Those are the games that I would say PS4 era that, for me, I would actually say are like the PS4 games. Shadows of and Dark Souls 3 so far. Those were really good. I really, really loved the Shadows of games. They're just super great. And those were all on the fourth. They were all on PS4 generation. Man, really good. Assassin's Creed Origins, that wasn't any good. I did beat it eventually. Battlefront 2 came out. That got flushed right away again. Damn, the South Park Fractured Butthole, the Lothire playthrough. Yeah, that was pretty whack. He didn't even like that one. He liked the first one a lot better. The Stick of Truth was better. End of 2017. Played some Knights of the Old Republic. That was cool. Played some old Castlevanias. I really like doing that. Dragon Ball FighterZ came out. Completely forgotten. Monster Hunter World, I will admit, I really liked playing Monster Hunter World. That was a really great game. Maybe I'll give it up. PS4, Monster Hunter World. Yeah, that was a really good one. I liked that one. Very pleasing. I enjoyed it a lot. Man. Yeah. I'd say if we're talking... I mean, the PS4 doesn't have a lot going for it, so I would throw Monster Hunter up there. It's kind of like, it's more popular on PC, which is kind of why I'm like, maybe it's not for PS4 exactly, but we might as well throw it in there. I don't know what else. There's really just not much else to throw in there. Me and Lothire found a Tekken 3 arcade machine at a bowling alley. We ended up playing it for a bit. Kingdom Never Came. Man, this was a great game. This was my favorite game. But I liked it much more on PC than I did PS4. So I don't count this one. I don't count this for PS4. It was way better on PC than PS4. Great ass game. Kingdom Never Came. Oh, God. Kingdom Come Deliverance, I think is the real name. Ratchet and Clank. Don't care about that. That was very forgettable. Far Cry 5. Definitely didn't care for that one. Got my new job 2 years ago. Man, has it really been 2 years already? Jesus Christ. The God of War, I liked God of War, but I don't feel like I'll say that it was a PS4 like. I wouldn't suggest it as like a game to play a PS4 for is the thing, you know? It's just God of War. It's a pretty standard. I guess they changed it up a little bit, but I don't know. I don't feel like I would take this home, you know? I don't. I guess if I had to point to a game, though, this is probably the most definitive one. Do I really want to throw it up there with, like, Monster Hunter? I think if I'm going to put Monster Hunter on the list, I'll put God of War on there. The last God of War for PS4 was really good. It was good. Let me just say it was good. Monster Hunter was really good. And then God of War was just good. I liked it. But Dark Souls 3 and the Shadows of games, definitely much better than either of those other two ones. Witcher 3, that didn't go very well. Didn't really like it. I did beat like the first chunk of it, I guess. Dark Souls Remastered, of course, really good, but it's a remaster. Lots of Bethesda. Jurassic Park was PC. I did play Yakuza 6. Didn't really like it. It was just Yakuza. Whatever. Fighting games, Origin, PC, Assassin's Creed Origins again. I went back and actually beat Origins. Just in time for the new one. Did the DLC. Yeah, I think this was Perusa's GameCon. Yeah, okay. Shenmue. Yes, I ended up playing Shenmue on PS4. All the old Shenmues, because they had a remastered thing that I played. That was good. There is, of course, the original Spider-Man we played on PS4. That's a good one, too. If I'm going to throw God of War in there, then I have to throw the Spider-Man game, because that was a good game. I like that one, too. That was really good. I would say it's about on par with God of War. It was a good game. Or Monster Hunter. I'd actually say it's more like Monster Hunter. For me, personally, I like Spider-Man, so I'd say that was like Monster Hunter World level of good. Spider-Man, Monster Hunter. Right underneath that would be God of War. And then above all those is the Shadows of War games. Shadows of War and Mordor and Dark Souls 3. Doesn't seem like a whole lot of games for how long the system's been out. Soul Calibur, now that one kind of sucked. Dragon Quest, DQ, yeah, don't care for that one. Brother liked it. He thought it was really good. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, while it was fun, I wouldn't say it was good. Odyssey was fun, but I wouldn't say it was good. It was sort of boring. Yeah, I wouldn't really say it's like a PS4 type of thing either, right? It's a multi-plat, but then again, if I'm saying Monster Hunter, then it's only fair. But I wouldn't see it associated with PS4 at all. It was nice to beat. I'm really glad it did. Red Dead Redemption 2, yeah, that was okay. You know, I know you still play that one, right, Danny Loa? I played it a year ago. You're doing the multiplayer shit. It was all right, but my problem with Red Dead Redemption 2 is that the controls are abysmal. Yeah, you're still playing it. I was really sick of the controls. You don't move, you can't go anywhere, everything takes forever. Yeah, you're right. Horse testicles and penis. And I do like that the horse testicles get bigger and smaller based on the weather. That's a really good touch. I like that. Maybe I'm not getting enough credit. I'm sorry, the controls suck. Like, it just sucks. It doesn't matter that you can see horse cock and anus and stuff. You can't move your character very well. That sucks. I hate that. Whatever. Lothire reviews the Snowball and Blue Yeti subs. This was after I got rid of my Snowball. My blue Snowball, and I picked up this Blue Yeti. This Blue Yeti was super cheap, by the way. It's usually like $120. I think I only did like $60 or something. Much better. It's not even like the Snowball is good. It's really good. But the Yeti is just like one level better. I like it a lot more. We beat Red Dead. Just Cause 2. Oh, it was supposed to be Just Cause 4. I accidentally called it 2. Just Cause 4. I like Just Cause 4, but I wouldn't, again, say it's anything PlayStation related. How did you like Dragon Quest? I didn't care for it at all. Lothire was the fan of Dragon Quest. He liked it a lot. He liked it about as much as he liked the other popular one. I don't think it was... It might have been 7, Dragon Quest 7. He really liked it. I liked Just Cause 4 as a game, and I played it around my birthday. Was it last year? 1 year ago? And you guys were super fucking generous. I've never been... I had, like, everybody come in the chat, and everybody, like, just was super fucking nice about it. I've never seen anybody be that nice to anybody on Twitch. Every single person came in and donated something. It was just like, hey, happy birthday, Merry Christmas. Because, you know, it's Spoinkin will attest. I don't really have a birthday. when your birthday is on Christmas, you know, you don't do anything, right? I mean, it's Christmas. Christmas will always trump it, you know? Yeah, birthday in July. It's like you're supposed to celebrate it some other day or something. But, you know, I never gave much of a shit, and my family never did either. It was just like, you know, whatever. It didn't matter. You know, it just, I learned to not care about my own birthday really quick. So it was actually kind of nice. I mean, it was different. I didn't expect it. I mean, even Croker threw some money at me. I'm just like, damn, really? I don't know. It's shit like that, and that makes me think this streaming thing is really cool. It's like, I don't know. It's kind of, on the one hand, all I could do is show up, talk shit, and play games. But it's you guys that actually make it something interesting. I'm just here talking shit. Lego Lord of the Rings? Yeah. Tulad was like, you gotta play Lego Lord of the Rings. I don't know what the fuck happened there. KOTOR 2, that shit was tight. I love playing KOTOR 2. Really love that. Super fun. Playing the first one was great too. Lego games are sweet. I just wanted to play Lord of the Rings on stream, so I was like, yeah, I'll just play Lego. Because I wanted to play something Lord of the Rings. Played the Tomb Raider. I didn't like it. That was very forgettable. KOTOR 2 was super fucking cool. But again, not a PS4 thing. Mortal Kombat 11 comes out, or at least we're getting close. I guess it's a preview. Kingdom Hearts 3. You know, I did enjoy playing Kingdom Hearts 3, but I can't say it was any kind of a system mover. I'm gonna forget about it. I already forgot about it, Kingdom Hearts 3. Whatever happened to the DLC? There's supposed to be like a Venomous Rex or something. Man. For your girlfriend? What? Oh, for your girlfriend to get into games? For Lego? Euro Truck Simulator 2? Damn. Alright. I'll take your word for that. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts was, it's alright. Kingdom Hearts was alright, but I wouldn't say it's anything amazing on the PS4. I really like this stage, the pirate stage for it. That shit was sick. What was this? The Pirates of the Caribbean stage were really, really good.
Yeah, everything went topsy-turvy and upsy-downsy.
Well, at least we're back in the land of the living.
I don't know. I liked the game, but it was still just like not really. It wasn't really anything. It was just a nice little romp. Mortal Kombat. Resident Evil 2 remake was good. Was really good, in fact. Resident Evil, but again, it's a remake. It's a remake, but it is like such a huge remake that you might as well count it as its own game. That was cool, but it's better on PC than PS4, so I wouldn't even push that. Gonna go buy Farming Sim 19. Damn. Yeah, alright, go farm yourself. That sounds good. Devil May Cry 5 was really great, but again, I liked it way better on PC than PS4. But you know, it's in the same generation, so I'm willing to throw it in there. I'm fine with that. Devil May Cry 5, let's go ahead and throw that to the list. That was pretty good. Division 2, that was fun to grind, but that's it. Sekiro, I guess Sekiro was cool. Yeah, I liked Sekiro. We can do Sekiro. We'll throw Sekiro in there as well. That was alright. I hated it at the end, but I'll admit I enjoyed it for the first half of the game. And then I just was like, I'm good. Mortal Kombat 11 eventually came out. Didn't really care. It was fun to play, but I dropped it after a few weeks. Rage 2 sucked. Mordhau was PC. Shadows of the Colossus remaster. Dragon's Dogma was not a PS4 game. That was PS3. Bloodstained was a PC game. Judgment was a Yakuza game, so it's the same as all the others. It's just a Yakuza game. Dragon Quest Builders 2, I know Lothire really loved that. There's a Steam sale on November 22nd, probably be on sale. It's good to know. Zelda Breath of the Wild, that was on Wii U, quote unquote. Control, I didn't like playing Control. This was a pretty forgettable game too. It had nice Jedi-like powers, but overstayed its welcome. Blasphemous, that was an okay little game. That was all right. Again, not a push, but this is your era. Yeah, now we're in where you're hanging out at, right? Yeah, when did you join us? When did you kind of start joining us? You joined us in the Zelda area. Yeah, that's right. So you got to see some Blasphemous. You got to see some of that. You got me to replay Ghostbusters Remastered. That shit was pretty fun. I like playing that. That was cool. Not a PS4 era game, though. Valfaris was a PC. I like the Medieval Remastered. I'll give that a good run through. But again, it's a remaster, so it's sort of not fair. But I did like it. I did like playing Medieval quite a bit, actually. Death Stranding? Oh, God, Death Stranding. The world's biggest disappointment right there. Ugh. Fallen Order? What is Fallen Order? Oh, that's the Star Wars game. Yeah, again, this was like a kind of a shitty Sekiro. I mean, it was nice that it was a Star Wars and it had an okay story. So, it was alright, but I wouldn't throw it in our list. I would not. Shenmue 3 didn't quite live up to the hype. It was nice. I enjoyed playing it, but I'm not going to throw that on the list either. PS4? Not really. Not really worth it. Back when Evo was a thing. Gambling God. I think I picked up... I played the remake demo. That's right. The Final Fantasy VII Remake, that's definitely worth putting on the PS4 for sure. That was a huge thing. Yeah, now we're getting to the PS5 reveal. Resident Evil 3 Remake was terrible compared to 2. 2 was way better. Final Fantasy VII Remake, it was great. I really liked 7 Remake. That was a really fucking fun game to play. Not amazing, but I absolutely liked it a lot. I will definitely throw that on the PS4 list for sure. I played some Call of Duty. It was nice getting into Call of Duty for a while. It's been a really long time since I played Call of Duty. Any Call of Duty. So Modern Warfare, getting into Modern Warfare again was really, really nice. Looks like we did some Hades. Looks like Knack 2. Knack 2 was actually a game. Compared to Knack 1, Knack 2 was a game, but I wouldn't say it's anything PlayStation 4, nothing great, nothing amazing. Ghost of Tsushima was definitely good. I'm going to throw that on there as well. It's a shame that pretty much only in the later year of the PS4 did games really start popping out for the PS4, but Ghost of Tsushima was really fucking tight. I like that one immensely. Really, really good. And I hear people that are still playing it, there's a multiplayer component that's really fucking great. Damn, Croker thinks it sucks ass? Well, you're the guy that gave me fucking Warhammer 40k Space Marine, so eat shit. But anyways, how's it going, Croker? Good to see you. Fast and Furious, we can forget about that one. Fall Guys, didn't care about that shit. Mortal Shell was kind of cool. I sort of liked Mortal Shell, but that's not a PS4 thing. That's like, I don't know. That's not really on PS4. I mean, it is, but it's not really a PS4 thing. Mafia Definitive Edition. I don't know. This was a pretty fun one to go through, but I wouldn't say it's a PS4 seller. It's true. That one was a fucking great game. That was great. I liked seeing Ghost. I wouldn't play it. Yeah. Avengers sucked. Crash 4 was cool, but I wouldn't say this is a PS4. Well, I guess I'll throw Crash 4 on there. If I'm gonna throw fucking, all the other ones on there. If I'm gonna throw God of War on there, and I'm gonna throw Monster Hunter World, yeah, I'll throw Crash 4 on there. Why not? Yeah. And then this was just a random thing, Little Nightmares. That wasn't even a Halloween thing. That was very recent. So, out of our list of PS4 games we played, that was a pretty long list. This lasted longer than I thought it would. Shadows of War, Shadows of Mordor. Absolutely, those two games stand at the peak of my PS4 list. Right next to it is Dark Souls 3, and then right underneath those, we have Monster Hunter World, God of War, Ghosts of Tsushima. So we got like 6 things there. Ghosts of Tsushima. Was there another title I was kind of digging? Was there something else I played that I kind of feel like... Final Fantasy VII is right there as well. There we go. So we've got like 7 titles. Out of all the PS4 stuff we did, we've got 7 titles, and we have... How many years? I think we have like 6 years worth of streaming here. We have 6 years worth of streaming. We have 7 titles that we can attribute to the PlayStation 4, at least its generation of PS4. Over 6 years of streaming, we've got 6 years of streaming and 7 titles to attribute to the PlayStation 4. That's not a very good ratio. I mean, that's a little bit more than 1 title a year that actually was like, wow, this was really great, There's maybe we could put Kingdom Hearts in there because it's really struggling, but man, 1 game a year that I actually really, really enjoyed, that I remember and attach it to the PlayStation 4. Yeah, Twintania. We played that at the start of, well, not the start of the stream, but we played that earlier. Anyways, we're looking at the PS4 and like we're kind of reviewing shit on it and like what was cool and all that stuff. And honestly, there really wasn't much. I feel like now that we have just reviewed, not only did we just review the PS4, but we have essentially reviewed my stream, the history of it, because I started on the PS4. And I largely focus on the console experience as part of my channel. I like playing PC, and I will do it when I can, but, for the foreseeable future, for sure, the PS5 is going to beat my PC until I get an upgrade. Did you ever try Persona series? I tried the first one years ago on PlayStation. I didn't care for any of the others. I did play the fighting game, the PS5 Arena or whatever that was, but I didn't really stick to it. I played it for a few days, and that was it. I had some goons kick my ass, and I was like, it's not really for me. This generation kind of made a lot more stuff cross-platform. Yeah, that's true. And we did mention quite a few games that were that were multi-plat. But I don't really necessarily mean just PS4, but I kind of mean the generation of PS4. You know what I mean? Yeah, Street Fighter V. Yeah, we crossed that. We talked about it. We'll forget about it for now. Tulad bought that. Tulad actually bought Street Fighter V, the whole collection. So yeah, I mean, fucking, it has not been. The thing is when I think back to PlayStation 1 and 2, oh my god, you banned over 200 seconds. When I think back of PlayStation 1 and 2, I just think I have such fond memories of like all sorts of random games that were all just crazy but cool in their own way. PlayStation 3 saw this industry kind of shifting over to like being really big and corporate. PlayStation 3 was like, okay, games are too expensive to just do whatever you want, and we need to make sure that we make games that sell. And so they really like rehashed a lot of like series that were proven. They didn't really want to break the formula. They just wanted proven shit and move forward with it. And so when the PS4 hit, and I feel like throughout most of the PS4's life, there wasn't really much, innovation, right? There wasn't a whole lot being innovated. Nothing really stood out all that much. We have these 7 games that were actually good, that I really, really enjoyed, and I do attribute to being good games. But as Croker pointed out, quite a few of them are multi-plat. Multi-platform. Yeah, I do. So I will admit, in the last year or two, maybe just the last year, really, I've opened up to indie games quite a bit more. I play Hades now. I really enjoyed playing Cuphead. What else? Mortal Shell is basically an indie game, essentially. I liked playing it. It was good. Fall Guys, that's another one. I like playing Fall Guys. What else? Can you guys even remember? What else was there? There's not really a whole lot else. I've really opened up, Shenmue 3 is kind of an indie game. I really liked it. Shenmue was great because I liked playing the first ones. So I've opened up, I've kind of pulled back a little bit on the whole indie games are trash. Yeah, okay, look, Shenmue 3 is bad. You're right, but I enjoyed it. So whether it's bad or not, it's still an indie game, and I played it and liked it. Breakpoint is worth a play for $15. Breakpoint was broken when I played it. I don't think they ever fixed it. I think Breakpoint. I don't think it ever got fixed. So you might not want to buy it even for $15. Which is a shame because I did like the premise when I played it, but I don't think they ever fixed it. Yeah, I'm going to bed anyways. We reviewed everything here. So, thanks for joining, Splinkin. I appreciate the resub, by the way. Damn, you want to become famous? Hey, Croker. Nice. Man, see, I'm fucking yelling at these assholes. Oh, man, it's like old times. You're getting all excited now. I'm yelling at all the mods to fucking do their job. And Croker here, I didn't even utter one fucking word, and he already got him. It's like old times. It's Zelda all over again, man. It's back in the Zelda days. 2 of those fuckers came in earlier. You're here already, and I said one thing, and you fucking already got him. I almost said ban him trying to click the button. Go to your meeting. Thanks again for the resub. I appreciate it, pal. That's funny. Didn't even have a chance for the link, huh? Yeah, I can't get me famous. That's why Croker kills these bots, because, I might one day buy 1,000 follows or some shit. 1,000 follows for $5. Yeah, why not? Making 1,000 views for $5 and I'll do it. Oh, I'm tired. Damn, don't relink it, dude. Son of a bitch. Get out of here. Jesus Christ. You can't relink that shit in chat. You're gonna get me fucking banned, man. Fucking. Dare you? Okay, Bagoosh, get out of here. You think I won't do it? To my own bestest pal? Forget it. Oh, shit. Hey, how do I remod? Son of a bitch. Let me try that again. I think I have to actually type it. What? Oh, God. Uh-oh. It won't type. Let's do Slider. How about that? Why won't it type your name? There. No! You banned him! You banned him! I can't believe you banned him. Hey, how do I get that back? It won't let me... Oh my god, are you serious? Maybe I have to shift up or something like that? Man, my fucking keyboard is dying. It doesn't like anything I'm doing. Yeah, it literally is not liking anything I'm doing. Okay, hang on. Jesus Christ. Why does this take so much work? Oh, come on. Oh. And then I can do it like that. Man, this was way more work than I fucking want to do. Fuck you. If you post a link like that again, fuck you. Eat shit. Jesus Christ. I actually have no idea if you're allowed to post links like that. I don't think you are. If you post links like that, I think I have to stab you anyways. I have no idea. But whatever. Thanks for the resub, pal. Appreciate it. Eat shit. Go to your meeting. Go get fucked by corporate big dick. I'm going to do that myself later. Vex Lauren, thanks for the $5 donation, man. I appreciate it. What else are we going to do? That's it. I mean, we're out of here. I don't think there's anything else to talk about. I wanted to wrap up the PS4, and I think we did just that. There's really not much else to say. PS4, the fucking six games, or 6 years, 7 games, it's nothing. There's nothing there. Man, Croker's going wild. I almost kind of enjoy sitting here just watching him lose his shit. It's kind of funny. It's been a while. Hold a burial stream for the PS4. Can't believe you bought Street Fighter V. Hey, I really wanted to learn it. And you know what? When Street Fighter 6 comes out, I'm going to be on it. I am. This is how it's going to be. I'm going to learn to play Street Fighter one way or the other. Maybe if you're lucky, I'll learn to play Third Strike before Street Fighter 6 comes out. Yeah, you can't bury it. You gotta get a PS5 first. That's right. Besides, I keep all my consoles, whether they're trash or not. But it's definitely been a very forgetful generation, right? I mean, this just hasn't been anything that great. I don't know. I mean, 7 games out of 6 years worth of gaming is like, it's kind of whatever. And honestly, it's only in the last year or two that anything was worth a shit. So, I don't know. Shadows of War, Shadows of Mordor are honestly, and then Dark Souls 3. Honestly, those are the only ones I'm really going to associate with the PS4. You know, Monster Hunter World, God of War, Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy VII. They were all fun, and I had a great time, but I'm not going to recall them that well when I think of the PS4. That's just how it is. What are the 7 games? I think I just said them. Well, I don't know how saying the PS4 wasn't good is going to help me with the PS5. So here's the plan. Just to give you guys another rundown. The PS4, we just reviewed it. I didn't even mean to. It just kind of happened. I forgot we were even going to do it. PlayStation 5 launches today. Well, not today, but tonight, essentially. At midnight, Walmart is going to launch it. But it's going to be midnight Eastern, so it's going to be more like 9 o'clock my time, which means I'll have been at work for an hour. I've got a nice little handy-dandy Chromebook here. This guy is already set up to review websites to refresh them for me, where I can see the stock for PS5s. So I'm going to be monitoring this all night. Walmart has already agreed to launch throughout the hours throughout the night. My Target had them in stock today. Yeah, I heard Target's got stock. Target is not going to open up until Target opens the store up. That's when they're going to put them online. So probably not going to see them purchasable online until the store's opening hours. But Walmart is doing a staggered release starting at midnight and then basically every 3 hours throughout the day. So it's going to be multiple attempts at being able to buy from Walmart throughout the night. And then hopefully throughout the day too. It sounds like Walmart actually has a pretty large collection of PS5s. So with any luck, I'll be able to grab that. And then even if not, Target eventually is going to be selling some. They do have some. Excuse me. That's as far as I know is those 2 stores. Best Buy and GameStop. Best Buy probably won't until Black Friday, and GameStop apparently only has bundles to sell. So, if you're looking to get a PS5, really, tonight, at around 9 p.m. PST, try hitting up some Walmart, and then tomorrow, early in the morning, try hitting up some Target. Ninja Friday. So, if you guys are if I'm lucky, tonight, while I'm at work, I will snag one from a Walmart. And that's going to be it. I'll come home Thursday morning, and I'll try and hook it up with you guys on stream. I'll try and remove the PS4 and hook that shit up. If I am unlucky, if I am not lucky, I assume I am not going to be getting a PS5 until March. That is the current rumblings, is that there will not be another wave of PS5 for quite a few months. So I better get lucky. I better get really fucking lucky. Yeah, I'm going to sleep. YouTube, bitch. You go enjoy the rest of your day or whatever the fuck you're doing. Good to see you, Croker. I'm glad you're alive and well, pal. Internet at large, of course. I do appreciate it. You know, this streaming thing, like I said, the history of the PS4 is a history of my stream. I started with it, and we are now moving on to the PS5 with it. I've got a PC that is now going to be behind the times. I'm going to upgrade that so that it becomes another option in the future again. You know, the streaming thing is awesome. I love this shit. It's fucking hilarious to me. You guys are a bunch of fucking shitheads, and I honestly would rather be nowhere else in the world. It's just the nicest, easiest going place I've ever been, and I don't give a shit about any of it unless you guys are hanging out. That's when it's the best. It's super fun. Never going to stream when the PS5 comes, after the PS5 comes out? It's very possible. I'm not going to have anything to play, so you might as well not see me for a long time. Yeah, my standards are low, but look, I just play games all day. Fucking, what else do it gotta be? No, you'd rather be getting head? I've never gotten head before, so I don't know what I'm missing. As far as I'm aware, this is what it feels like to get head. I don't know. I've never had it, so I don't know what I'm missing out on.